apologize that the lighting is so bad in this video, but I'm trying to get ready and I really wanted to do a video real quick while I had the time and express some views I have about a few things. So this came to light, actually last night this came to light, what I'm about to talk about. It's something that, you know, I try to not talk about because I respect everyone's decisions, you know, their individual decisions to have the right to make their own decisions, you know, and that's their right as human being, right? So that's how I feel. But when it comes to life and murder, which is basically how I feel that this is. How do I explain it? Okay. In basic terms, this is about abortion. And I normally do not do videos, anything like this, you know. I haven't really wanted to because, you know, it can stir up a big stink, so to speak. But I really need to talk about this. This is really bothering me. The issue with people using abortion for birth control. Yeah. There's, like, much safer birth control out there, you know? There's, like, so many contraceptives out there. I mean, there's the pill, you know, the birth control pill. There's the shot. The shot, I've heard, is not very good for you. A lot of people have trouble with that, you know, in making everything worse. But that's fine, you know, but there's so many other ones out there. I myself use the pill because the shot just seems weird, you know, not having periods and stuff. That just, something about that is not natural, you know. But I just can't understand why some people use abortion as a form of birth control. And the thing is, if you ask them, they'll say, you know, no, I'm not using it as a form of birth control. They'll say, you know, no, I just had a mistake. And it's like, okay, but here's the deal. It's one thing if you make one mistake, or even two mistakes, and you have to, you know, go have an abortion. That's one thing. But years and years of making so-called mistakes and constantly having to have abortions, after a while, it's kind of like, why would you keep making those mistakes, as you call them, if you're just going to keep having abortions? I mean, it just doesn't, to me, it's just like, you know, what's the word, without being mean, I mean, I don't know how a nice way to say this. To me, it's just totally dumb. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't really mean to sound so mean or anything, but it's so obvious that it's no longer a accident if you just keep repeating it. You know, it's no longer a mistake, you know what I mean, if you just keep repeating it. It's something that you do. You know, it's just admit it to yourself. You like having abortions, apparently. I don't know. It's really screwed up. Obviously, people who do that, there's something wrong, you know, psychologically. There's got to be something wrong with them. I mean, that just cannot be something that people actually enjoyed getting done. Because from what I've heard, it's pretty horrible, emotionally, physically, everything. It's not really something that people would enjoy going through, usually. I think there's something more behind that. I think when people do that, I think that they really need serious professional help. And I wish they would get help because it's not even just an issue of, oh my God, it's murder. It's an issue of, why would you put yourself through that constantly so much, you know? That's just really bizarre, you know, demented, bizarre. There's so many words I could use for it. And I don't want to sound judging, though, because that's the furthest from what I want it to sound like, because that's the furthest from what I'm feeling, you know what I mean? I don't mean to be harping about it to anyone, but it's just, oh my God. I don't know, it just made me feel like I wanted to puke. I wanted to throw up when this came up last night. I just wanted to throw up. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening again. To this person. It's like, why are they doing this again? I just, and I don't, know how to convey that to the person without, because they think I'm just being selfish. They think it's just me being selfish for not agreeing with them, for not giving them support on this issue. And it's like, how can I give you support when you just keep doing it? You're not learning from your mistakes. You're just keeping on making them. And then saying they're still mistakes. It's like, I don't know. I told the person they needed to grow up, but of course I got slammed back with a text saying, grow up? Really? Coming from you? And it's like, I've never done these things though. I've never had this issue. Therefore, if I would have gotten pregnant, anytime soon, I would have been like, if I didn't want the kid, honestly, abortion would not be an option for me. Even if I was raped, I don't really think I could do an abortion, I don't think I could necessarily keep the kid, but not unless, I could handle being that kid's mom. I don't really know. I've never been in that, particular position. I've been raped, but I've not become pregnant from it. So. Okay, sorry about that. I had to, okay. Sorry, I couldn't see it on my glasses. Because I figured it just could create more of a glare. Sorry, that's my sock. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I figured it'd be more annoying. Anyways, sorry, that was my mom. Her birthday is tomorrow, so we're taking her out to dinner today for her birthday dinner. And she was just asking me where we were going. But back to what I was talking about. I'm getting all teary in my corner of my eyes. Because I feel really strongly about this because, it's a life. I can't help but think that, you know what I'm saying? And I hate feeling like I'm being judgmental, but I really don't think I'm being judgmental at this point. After the second one, I don't think I was being judgmental by anything I've said. Now, I was much more supportive, though, even for the second and third. Well, maybe not the third, I don't really remember. See, there's been so many I don't remember that this person has had, so I don't know. This isn't the first experience with knowing somebody who's done this, basically used, abortion as birth control. Sorry, I'm kind of cuticle driving me nuts, but, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it really bugs me because I know I'm not the only one who feels this way about it. I was talking to another person last night afterwards, trying to calm down because I just feel so helpless. I can't help the person because they can't see it as them needing help for anything. And it's just frustrating because I love this person. I care about this person quite a bit. They've been a big part of my life throughout my life, but it's like throughout their life, we've been a big part of each other's lives, but it's just, I can't keep sticking around for this guy, It's just, I can't watch somebody be so self-destructive, not just to themselves, but even, to other lives, because this affects the person that is the father, too, not, just the mother. That's the misconception that a lot of people don't necessarily always think about, is it's not just about the mom. What about the dads in this? What about the dads? It's just not right. I know it's up to a woman because it's their body, blah, blah, blah. I get that, and I'm not saying blah, blah, blah as in disrespect, okay? Not in the slightest. But, I don't know. I need to do another video.